It is Saturday, September 24th, 9 a.m. I did not do a video last night because I was in a rush to get to the football game that our team won. It was homecoming. So I'm really happy for that. Anyway, this is probably, well, looking out this way and this way. So this is the future. This is the next Monday. Monday I'm going to move here onto the left of this fence. This is tonight's move and Sunday's move. And this is what I'm looking at right now. And it looks pretty much the same. This is not very good area. And I'm kicking myself for not getting feed. I should have been giving him feed right now. I mean, there's some grass here, just not a lot. Even the goat wheat doesn't grow very well in this area. I'm not entirely sure why this part of the field is dead. I'm just going to attribute it to overgrazing in the past. And the drought, you know. Here's number 20. Ooh, number 20 actually is filling in a little bit. She's looking a lot better than she was. So, what I mean by that is I'm looking at her tail area. It's not as sunk in. There's flies in there, that's disgusting. The hip bone is still protruding, but this area here is filling in a little bit, and I can tell that her belly's full because that triangle is not sunken in. So number 20 did pretty well in the last grazing. There's this grass, I'm calling it Indian grass. I haven't actually looked it up to make sure, but this grass is growing like everywhere, especially in this part of the field. In my neighbor's pasture, you can't see it from here, but in my neighbor's pasture where they don't graze, they just cut like once or twice a year. There's tons of this stuff. And so I'm going to call it a native Indian grass. And look at the seeds here. Yeah. I guess this is the pollen I was touching there as well. Native Indian grass. I'm told that it does very well in all conditions, especially low nitrogen, high acid. It is a native species to this area, to the Great Plains. Why do I have a stick out here in the middle of nowhere? I don't know. Anyway, today is going to be upper 90s. Tomorrow is going to be upper 90s, and then next week is going to be the upper 80s. So I'm just going to do a graze from the west like I usually do for next week. But this week they have all of the trees back here. They can go to shade. I started them grazing on that end so that they could have the shade whenever they wanted it. Even though it means they're going to put more manure down under the trees rather than in this part of the pasture, which is where I need it. Oh boy, you know, this is just depressing. And this part of the field was not burned. So this is the way it would have been if there was no fire. Yeah, this is depressing. It really is. We need rain, and I checked the forecast, and the only rain that's forecast, there we go. The wire is frustrating to roll up. But anyway, hey, don't break it. Uh-huh. Here's another grass. I think this was the foxtail. I'm not sure. I'll help you in a second, Daniel. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off. Take care. Bye-bye.